Our pet owlbear getting hit by a fireball. The party, pretty much accurate reaction I guess, or reasonable reaction. And then me, the DM, playing a KFC commercial. Hey what's up everybody, Sky died due to scorching ray, so I'll be taking over for today, sorry about that. Anyway, how are you guys doing? Welcome to another DnDMemes. Hope you're having a wonderful day today. Before jumping into the video, I want to quickly kindly ask you, if you're not yet subscribed, consider doing so now. It only takes a moment, I appreciate it a lot, so thanks so much if you do subscribe. And yeah, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video. The real meme. The paladin did a huge divine smite. The dragon, flyby breath weapon, impossible to melee, huge the hit points, frightful presence, legendary actions, lair reactions, you should have accounted for smite, you are running dragons wrong, didn't plan well enough, a paladin should never reach melee range, give the dragon radiant resistance. Jesus Christ dude, okay. Don't make the rookie mistake of trying to invent everything yourself. Great DMs steal ideas relentlessly, and without a hint of shame. New player to the experienced DM. That session was great. I don't know how you came up with so many fun original ideas. I hate to break it to you, but every single idea was shamelessly plagiarized from pop culture media. Just let the Arakokra fly. DnD to the DnDMemes community. Wow, it's so difficult to balance this game with some class and race options. Don't balance it then. Slap, deadly encounters following XP budget, no homebrew monsters, and yeah, then there's the all-in Chronorgy wizard saying, man, what an easy and anticlimactic boss fight. Oh, this is worse. Much worse. Goblin from the dictionary. Ugly creature resembling a dwarf, okay. Oh, now you've gone and done it. Constitution saves, shield, absorb elements, bless, favored by the gods. 2 levels Hexblade to the 1 level Artificer. I'm the best multiclass. No, I am. Amateurs? What was that, punk? Amateurs, says the 1st level Divine Soul Sorcerer. I had an idea to solve my party problem, and now I need a stat block. This dungeon is easy, here's the treasury room already. Swarm of coin mimics? Careful what you Google while DMing. DM Google searches that would put them on a watch list. For D&D, is interspecies impregnation possible? For Shadowrun, how many milliliters of arsenic is fatal? For mutants and masterminds, sheer strength required to remove a human head. For Vampire the Masquerade, how to get lots of blood out of carpet. For Fatal, how to get lots of out of carpet. For Fate, ideal bullet caliber to kill a panda. Pathfinder. Jesus Christ. Does impregnation count as a full round action? For Numenera, how to kill people with a meme. For Traveler, does explosive decompression kill immediately? For GURPS, is Semtex ingredients legal for civilians? And then for Deadlands Reloaded, is average price of a slave, and then 5 seconds later, average price of a slave in 1800s. Yes, I'm piling on. And no, I'm not saying it's trivial or easy. There's no reason a paladin should get a melee attack on a dragon. Ready action, find greater steed, surprising the dragon on the ground, Big Biz hand, hideous laughter, earthbind, ensnaring strike, fly, misty step, dimension door, thunder step, polymorph, and then there's also the arrogant dragon didn't see the tiny paladin as a threat. Which is actually a really good reason, the last one. How I see Orc Ferocity actually working. Impossible. I hit him with my most powerful attacks, but he's still standing? Ha 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 ha. It seems you've overestimated me. I say what? I can't laugh without coughing, and I'm not gonna put that in the video. But this is funny. Okay. All actions have consequences. It's up to you if they are the good or bad kind. Okay, so it's the meme from last time with making the shopkeep one of the PC's moms, and then I tell my players that they are free to do whatever they want, but their actions will always have realistic consequences, and murdering a shopkeep is a one-way ticket to being shunned by society and ending up on wanted posters. I guess, maybe? I don't know, but like if you have a group of murder hobos, that's not really gonna turn them away from it, is it? Local wizard visits clinic. Chaos ensues. The wizard having to take 1d4 damage, and then there's the sorcerer, rogue, cleric and warlock comforting him or distracting. And meanwhile there's the barbarian, fighter, paladin and ranger unfazed, having to go through the same thing, I guess. I mean, come on guys, seriously. Flying PCs are too OP. Earthbind, ensnaring strike, AoE spells, trip attack, enemies using cover, and flying enemies. I had this dumb idea yesterday. Hydra, Hydra B, Hydra C, Hydra D, Hydra G, Hydra F, and Hydra E. Hydra, I guess. Yeah. I think I'm more annoyed by the fact that I can't laugh without coughing than by the fact that my voice is really raspy and I don't know. Anyway. Imagine me laughing, I guess, at the end of memes, sometimes. Don't proselytize for a system if you aren't willing to forever DM. My preferred TTRPG is much better than yours. I know all the rules. I will teach you the rules, they're super easy. Now you know the rules, you can DM a campaign for me. Reposting because it's happening again. What browsing r/DnDMemes feels like when yet another boring argument starts. It never ends, by the way, it never ends. I leave to work and this subreddit is in flames again. Casters have hundreds of ways to trivialize every single encounter, but let a marshal solo the dragon and everyone loses their minds. I'm sure the Germans have a word for this feeling. Winning a big new client and getting a nice pay raise and being super excited about it, and then realizing that the new hours mean you have to leave the long-running D&D campaign. Oh man, yeah, that is unfortunate. I mean, it's really nice, but also sad at the same time, right? They weren't looking forward to seeing them later. The hungry lizardfolk warrior who just got called a racial slur, and the halfling after saying "see ya later, alligator." Bladesingers pain. Bladesingers. I fear no man, but that thing, critical hits, it scares me. Easy mistake to make. Accidentally bought my cat cantrip instead of catnip, and now she's casting Eldritch Blast at me from the overlook of her cat tree while demanding wet food only. Seems pretty elaborate for 13 AC. The wizard casting mage armor. Okay, now it's a pretty long process. But for only 13 AC that's probably not worth. Jesus Christ. Explain, please. Players showing good berries to Wizards of the Coast. This is the size of a grape, right? Yup. And grapes are very small and very easy to eat, right? Yup. So they should be a bonus action to eat, right? Makes sense to me. Up to 10 berries appear in your hand and are infused with magic for the duration. A creature can use its action to eat one berry. He survived, don't worry. Our pet owlbear getting hit by a fireball. The party did pretty much accurate reaction, I guess, or, you know, reasonable reaction. And then me, the DM, playing a KFC commercial. Sometimes, the players give you a gift and it is wonderful. The party stuffing the corpse of an unknown creature into a bag of holding as a joke, and the quote-unquote corpse. Well, good luck to the party. That looks terrifying. I feel like there's some context missing, but I'm worried about what's gonna happen to the party. My last session. I've got double advantage. Rolls 3 natural ones in a row. Jesus Christ, dude, what the fuck are the odds of that happening? That's like 1 in 10,000 chance of that happening. Jesus Christ. It's like, well, it's 0.0125%. She goes by Madame Titania Rexiford and hates people who abbreviate. Awaken, a 5th level transmutation, target has to have intelligence of 3 or less, and it gains a 10. Also gains the ability to speak one language that you know, and it's charm for 30 days or until you do damage to it, okay, or anything harmful. Okay, and the T-Rex has the int of 2, and okay, I guess you can awaken a T-Rex. Calculating travel times when the PCs have Windwalk and Teleportation Circle. From Mythhold to Kavad, yeah, teleport in 1 minute, but that's a 10-day trip or 6-day with horses, or 10 hours flying? I don't know what that, I'm not sure what that's supposed to mean. Who needs traps and hazards when the players are their own hazard? PC that just did something stupid and the big bad evil guy. How did you get stuck in my double Dutch machine? That's not even a trap. Whenever I hear someone say that their D&D villain is the hero of their own story, this is what I picture. Hero. Villain, listen to me. I know that you're the hero of your own story, but you have to... Villain. You take that back right now. What? I did not spend my entire life sacrificing villages to evil gods just for some hero to tell me, oh, you're the hero of your own story. How would you feel if I said that you're the villain because everyone's the villain of someone else's story? That's right, I didn't think so. When you run creative in your potion making, all you need is this elixir of courage. Now chase it with a potion of perceived strength. Oh god. Are they all just booze? It's magic, baby. I see stuff for mistakes, for killer dance moves, potion of forget, pain, heartburn. Okay, there's a lot of stuff, Jesus. Not gonna lie, this would be fun as hell. When your campaign steals from a bunch of different sources for inspiration. Scooby-Doo, Mystery Inquisition. Okay. This does look fun actually. It's been previously established in the lore that r/DnDMemes DMs also give long rests after every encounter. The wizard who took flight level 5 and the DM's life that has just been ruined according to r/DnDMemes. When the barbarian passes an ink check. Hold on a second, now I may not be the brightest knife in the crayon box. I don't know why succubuses are considered reasonable monsters for most games, and at this point I'm too afraid to ask. The sub. A consensual fade to black scene. I guess that's a no for that, and then we have the alternative of a predator who gaslights and manipulates its victims into not seeking help until it literally rapes them to death and continues to dominate and torture the poor soul even after death. Right, that's the succubus, okay. DM munches popcorn. My face every time the players talk about their quote-unquote foolproof plan. I also like how it's full with U instead of O. This, but unironically. I love encumbrance. I want to keep track of all my character's possessions in a spreadsheet, think strategically about what I decide to pick up and bring with me while adventuring, and how exactly to solve the logistical problems of bringing large amounts of treasure out of the dungeon. The feeling of being a DM. The one thing the DM actually prepared and the party completely avoiding it in its path. DM. Improvise, adapt, overcome. Oh well, who the hell needs atmosphere anyway? DM. This is the beast that stalks towards you from the shadows. It turns its malevolent gaze towards you as it prepares. Oh my god, is that from Monster Hunter? That art's from Monster Hunter, you guys. Have you guys ever played Monster Hunter? Because in that game it can... And yeah, he just goes on and on about it, I guess. I cast these hands. What new players think that cleric is like? If I were not a holy woman, I would beat you senseless. What cleric is actually like? I, holy woman, beat you senseless. I love that. That's really good. What do you mean I can't turn this boss into a weasel too? Players abusing polymorph and wheezing about it, and DMs realizing they can homebrew immutable form onto whatever they want. This is some serious gourmet shit. Easy way to deal with the abuses of polymorph from the party, huh? Good, I can feel your anger. Evil Dungeon Master says, why would my dragon fight you? It's just going to fly around burning farmland and let famine kill you. Hey Skybrain, when's the last time you dug a real hole? Dwarf PC who has been racist against others the whole campaign and finding out that underground dwarves are racist against surface dwarves. Is this really that big of a problem? DMs worried about bad players, thinking about retired level 20 adventurers, let them kill the shopkeep, no shops, and a corporate assassin conglomerate. And then good players. What a nice shopkeeper, I just want some magic items. This is why the dog is happier. Or the good players in this scenario. So you return to find your friends and PC returning to town after the player missed a session. DM crying and the players that had a TPK while he was gone asking, how do we tell him? Oh my freaking god, Jesus Christ. He doesn't know yet, god damn it. That's gonna be really sad to break the news to that player, Jesus. Bladesinger buffs be like. I looked forward in time and I saw 14,605 futures. How many times do you get hit with 30 AC, plus invis, plus luck, plus Chronorgeschift, plus silvery barbs? 1. Exactly 1, and that's this one. Jesus, dude. Alright, on that note, that's gonna be it for this video. So thanks so much for watching, I hope you enjoyed. Don't forget to like, did, and subscribe for more if you haven't already. Also, thank you to everyone supporting the channel on Patreon as well as on YouTube. I appreciate a lot, so thanks so much for those. Links below if you wanna check them out, as well as links to the social media, Discord, or everything else. And yeah, that's it. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Have a great day, bye.